an agent is pretty stressful. I never thought I would actually be in this position, but it's an amazing job. I think what makes me stay, and now I've been doing this like 15 years, counting my assistant years. There's moments that I have where maybe I've been kind of trying to develop a dancer for a couple years since we signed them, and they're frustrated, and they can't seem to book something. And then one day they come in and they sit at your desk and they tell you they booked a huge tour. And it is just, those are the moments when you see somebody kind of struggling, and they're as an agent they're really, really talented, but when they finally actually book that job that you knew they could book like 2 years ago, and they wanted to quit the whole business, but you see them book that job, those are the moments for me that get me. Like, I get choked up thinking about it right now. There's a couple jobs, seriously, where I've had some people come in, and it's just amazing to see somebody accomplish that dream, because it's such a hard business, and you get so much rejection, actors, dancers, models, everything. It's all about auditioning and facing that rejection, but when you actually book something, it's like all your hard work pays off, and it's seriously awesome for me as the agent as well to experience that with the client. Typecasting, some people love it, some people hate it, because you could love it because it's not going to really waste the rest of your day once you get eliminated, maybe in the very beginning. But some people hate it, obviously, because you don't get to show your skill. They're literally typing you out because of your look. So I think it's a good thing to get used to it, because it's not wasting your time. Dance auditions can be much longer than actor auditions. Actually, they can last for a few hours. So if you're going to be put through this 3-hour audition and your look just simply is not right for the project, probably better to be typed out in the very beginning so you can go to another audition where you could possibly book the job. So typing happens. Typing doesn't happen on some dance jobs because the choreographer or the casting director might want to see every single type that's in LA. Now, this is going to be a long audition day, but they might want to see it maybe for upcoming projects. So if you do get typed out from an audition, take it as a blessing, I would say, and just know that at least you got your face in front of the casting director and or choreographer for future jobs that you might be right for. Another point to that is, and I know this goes for actors as well too, but your headshots just really need to look like you, because you get real done up for your professional headshot shoot, and if you go into your audition and you don't match that photo, maybe you dyed your hair, or maybe you woke up late and you came in your sweats or something, so be it. You might not be the type that they thought you were in your headshot, so that's very important to remember. You really all kind of got to keep that consistent look, and it really needs to match your pictures. The dance career can be short depending on what type of dancer you are, but since I'm a dance agent in Los Angeles, we represent some dancers who are literally, I think our oldest one is like 80. So there's jobs out there. If you really think about it, there's commercials where they use all ages. There's movies. I mean, any type of family movie, like the Muppet movie, we had tons of older kind of character-y types, sort of similar as acting. They need character-y dancers that can still move and, complete the steps. So I personally try to keep people in it as long as they still have the drive to continue in the commercial dance business. But as far as, let's say you're a ballerina, real tough to keep going after a certain age. And teaching is an amazing area to get into if you love that. Some of our dancers open their own studios. Some do segue into choreography if they've got the right business mind. And others segue into acting. I've had a lot of my younger kids that have really blown up and, become quite famous, and they danced when they were little, or, maybe now they're 23 and they get discovered as an actor who dances. So that's another place to go. You can always move your career into maybe, you know, doing a little more acting or even behind the camera. I've have some professional dancers that have kind of gotten older and they're going into producing or directing and things like that.